need to start moving at some point. And if we're always thinking about making it perfect from the beginning, it's never gonna happen. Hey guys, back with another video talking about satisfaction today and a bit about perfectionism, because I feel like a lot of people, me included, are too much of perfectionists in matter of doing things, so they tend to either leave it than actually doing it. Because I think perfection is a misconstrued concept, because we always want to do our best, and that's a good thing, but still we need to start moving at some point. And if we're always thinking about making it perfect from the beginning, it's never gonna happen. And that's why perfectionism is a good thing on the one hand, but I think we shouldn't be too hard on ourselves in the beginning, because we need to start doing something. And you either start doing something than being obsessed with making it perfect, because it never is perfect in the beginning, but that's totally fine. Me doing these videos is the same thing. I knew what I want to do. I want to do like a documentary about people in other countries, and I wanted that a few people already have seen me and know me before I dropped this documentary. So that's why I did it. And then I noticed on the way, and that's an important part about it, I noticed on the way what I like to talk about and what I like to think about and what I like to share with you guys. And that's what I'm talking about now. And it's not that I'm perfect. I make mistakes and I make bad decisions too. These talks are not only for you guys, these are also for me, because it helps me just to free my mind. When you start something and not make it perfect in the beginning, that's the perfect thing you can do, because then you actually starting something, you actually move, and that's the part where it gets interesting. Because when you move, then things happen like, oh, I could do this, I could do this. You get new ideas, you think about stuff differently than when you never start. Because you now know how it is in a practical way and not just theoretically. Before you just thought about doing it, and then you're always in that same point of your journey, because you never start, because you think you can think it to perfection, but you will never do that. So you gotta start. You gotta go in that cringe period and like throw yourself out there and make videos which you watch a year later and then you cringe yourself to death. But that's the part where you have to go through, because then you're actually moving and you're not anymore at that starting point where you always will be and where you will end up when you never start doing something, and when you always need perfection for yourself, when you always want to look cool. That's the worst thing, when you still care what other people think about you. Because I'm still there, you know. I still sometimes think, what am I doing with this stuff, like with this YouTube stuff? And that's also what I have to learn, because I filmed this documentary in Portugal, and I talked to people, like interviewed them or had conversations with them. That's what I wanted to do. That was the idea. And then I talked to the first person. I forgot my microphones, or I thought, you know what, I think it's fine without the microphones. And I listened to the video and I thought, way too low volume, you can't really hear him. And then another time my cell phone would just like go out, battery off. The video is just half of what we talked about. And in the first moment I thought, why is this happening to me? We talked about so much good stuff in the end, but it's not on there, it's not on camera. But then you have to learn just to accept what you have done, accept what you got, and make the best out of that. And in the end, it's gonna be even better than when you had the full range of the video and you couldn't decide what you want. You just have that what you have, and then you accept it and you're satisfied with that. And that's something I still have to learn. And we all have to learn, I think. And then with the perfectionism, just don't try to be cool. Just put yourself out there, be yourself, and do something. Just do something in the right direction. Every little puzzle piece will come and it will be a journey. But if you try to be perfect from the beginning, you never make it from the starting point. Because you never move. You never do something in any direction. That's all I wanted to say. Comment something you never started because you thought it has to be perfect from the beginning. Yeah, thanks for watching. Guy Chani out. Peace.